Hi.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you.
Hello.
What does it feel like to be part of the very first Apple TV Plus series in French?
Bilingual. It was bilingual, which is even more exciting. English and French show. It's exciting because I think the audience's mind has changed lately. Before it was not. I mean, it was not really imaginable that you have a show not in your language, you know, broadcast in your country. And this one's going to be in 2 languages. So that was one thing exciting. Votre tour.
Stanislas, tu veux dire quelque chose?
C'est quoi la question?
En quoi c'était excitant d'être dans cette
première série européenne?
Ah, le Stephen Hopkins, Virginie Braque, Vincent, Eva, mes camarades, tout le monde. C'est excitant. Vous voyez, on donne envie. Il y a des choses qui donnent très envie. Hein.
We felt that it was a series that was carried with a lot of ambition. It's true maybe because it was a first bilingual series at the moment of the Brexit, trying to connect with a bilingual, bicultural story, a love that goes across these 2 countries, love and pain and conflict, of course. But it's true that we felt that there was a big ambition and with a lot of talent put together to make it a story that will be thrilling, emotional, also surprising, unexpected, with characters that are really going through a lot and a lot of surprises and hopefully the public will also go through this.
Yeah, and it's also very enjoyable that to see such an ambitious project that was, you know, carried by the producer, by Jean-Benoît Gélic, because when you think about it, a lot of projects are falling apart, like every day, tons of them. And this one was hugely ambitious. So it's also really it's a great feeling to be part of something that finally comes to life and hopefully in a beautiful way.
Yeah, and it's true. We felt really as we were working on this project that it was in spite of the Brexit, making this co-production happen.
To fight a lot of battles.
In spite of the COVID, making it happen, and getting into a fictional story that was really anchored on a lot that we were reading all the time in the newspaper, and bringing a crazy feel into it. That was a challenge.
Also the match between the 2 productions, the fact that it was an English and a French production, you know, working together. Yeah, it was really, as you said, peace between England and France and this love story.
A liaison.
This liaison between our 2 countries. Nice.
Ça fait rigoler, quoi. Tu t'y attendais pas, ça.
Do you need translation?
C'est bien.
I'm fine so far, thank you.
Okay.
And Irène, you have Swiss roots, so since I'm covering for Switzerland too, I have to ask, how much of your Swissness did you put into your character?
She's neutral. De son côté suisse.
Well, I don't think in terms of nationalities, really. I'm not thinking, I'm kind of angry against borders in general. And I don't get into my nationality or my... I think this part, Sophie Saint-Roch, is beyond any... actually, she's the head of French DGSE, and she loves France. And I have to say that I've read a lot of spy books and people working in the DGSE, and they all have to be driven by a kind of love of their country, also an ideal of their country that they are trying to defend. So it's true that there is a, in a way, you put things that you're trying to put all these matters on a level where you believe in a country and you believe also what this country can can defend and as, you know, a purpose, as you have to take big decisions, and who is your allies and all these kind of things yeah, it's true that I thought of a lot of things, but it's true that I think it could be any country, really. When you're head of defense, you're definitely, or DGSE, you really have secret defense. You really have to, yeah, to take the country, or yeah, into account in a very anchored way. Yeah.
That's true. And Laëtitia and Stanislas, have you guys ever been to Switzerland?
Yes.
Qu'est-ce qu'il dit?
Est-ce que tu as déjà été en Suisse?
En Suisse? Yes.
Did you like it?
Bah oui. J'adore la Suisse. Le chocolat et tout.
We don't hear a lot of spy stories in Switzerland.
J'ai même joué en Suisse, à Rolle, une pièce.
Ouais.
I haven't performed in Switzerland, you know.
One night, just en tournée.
It was one performance only.
I'm sure there would be great thriller, Swiss political spy thriller, but we don't see many.
It's because they don't say anything.
This is why. So maybe this is what you could say. We are waiting for the Swiss to tell stories, so we can get into this this incredible.
On peut faire aucune déclaration, en fait, actuellement.
We cannot deliver any statement.
And you guys got to shoot in Paris, in London, and Belgium, I believe.
Both.
And because our show is called Movie Weather, I wanted to ask, did the weather have any impact on shooting in these different locations?
Yes.
Il faisait chaud.
Well, we had huge floods, right? This is considered floods? Ouais, floods, yeah. During the shooting in London. So even the subway was flooded and people couldn't use it. And so it was quite impressive, but I don't know for you, but I stayed a very long time in London due to COVID because we had to stay, 8 days isolated before being able to shoot. So I ended up staying almost 2.5 months, I think. So I had this moment with the floods. And I remember the scene in Paris. It was raining as well.
À l'Élysée, il faisait très beau.
Yeah. In France, it was great. Yeah. I don't know. I remember that for me, in my imagination, this show has a lot of gray clouds all over. I don't remember like fully sunny days but
anyway,
I think
we have an inner
it goes with the mood.
Story.
It goes with the mood of
it's
the
dark with lots of clouds for every characters, and they are trying to see the sun, but there is very little light, and they are trying to struggle for this light, which will be love finally
hopefully
in the story.
Yeah.
One last question. The show's also about knowing who you can trust or who you cannot trust. How important is it for you guys as actors to not only trust each other, but also yourself when it comes to acting?
Donc, le film parle de confiance en soi, confiance avec les autres. Dans quelle mesure c'est une question importante pour vous?
Ça, c'est une grande question.
Comment on va répondre? Vas-y.
La confiance dans notre boulot, elle est obligatoire. Hein. Si on n'a pas confiance, on fait à côté, parce que sinon on joue seul. Ce qui est bien quand on est avec des grands acteurs, c'est qu'on joue à deux. On joue pas tout seul.
Yeah, trust is absolutely key to our profession because really, you have to have it to perform, to act with someone. You never act on your own.
Il n'y a rien de plus triste que jouer seul.
There's nothing sadder than having to perform on your own.
Comment on dit une piste noire en anglais?
A black piste.
A black ski track, I would think.
Yeah. So I needed a word to answer. So for me, how to trust the others, I just trust the others. I don't know. But to trust myself, sometimes when I'm frightened and I don't know how to perform a scene and I'm not sure, I always imagine that I'm on the top of a black, how did you say?
Ski track.
Ski track. Sure. On the top of a black ski track, and I go, and I don't think. And I'm like, if you stay here, you will never know how to do it. So just go, just, you know, just fall, and you'll learn how to manage.
That was a great Swiss answer. Guys, thank you so much. Unfortunately, my time's running out. I hope you get to eat lunch soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.